Okay, so I had 10 golden acorns this morning. It is now 4 minutes acorns. And before you say anything, I want to theoretic consequences. So, let's start from the beginning. That is why today involved Brazilian Meribus Empire, and one moment that made Leo sit down slowly. You are going to want to watch every second of this. This week, every one of you receives 10 golden acorns. This is your money. You may spend it, save it, trade it, or grow it. Yulmani tells the world everything about how you think.
How rare are these exactly? Very rare. 1 acorn each. I'll take 5 and throw in the shiny one, so they're definitely going to be worth so much more later. 10 acorns total. I will save each like a true meme. 1 acorn a day to make sure I still want it. Then 1 acorn a night, make a bad decision because I already decided. This is both stylish and practical. The raccoon says this grows into something magnificent. This is my last acorn. I should be responsible with it. Good decision. This packet says 2 seeds for 2 acorns. And the label says each seed produces a plant. Is that accurate? I would like to enter the risk seeds and grow them when I start to grow.
Attention, Bright Forest! I am launching PIP's communication services. For 1 acorn, I will deliver any message to anyone in the forest within 10 minutes. Professor Felix told us about growing money, and I am growing it right now in real time.
I have a hast, 0 acorns, and lunch is tomorrow, and the week is barely started, and I cannot buy anything or do anything or trade anything for 7 more days.
Day 4. I've waited 3 days. I still at the bonus. This will go purchase. Hey, this is wife bunnies, acorn held within plan.
This is a rare painted pebble. I am offering it in exchange for lunch. It is worth at least 3 acorns conservatively. Get 2 pebbles for lunch. These are very rare.
3 pebbles for lunch.
The pebble market appears to be soft.
2 acorns spent, 2 seeds in the ground. Felix said growing money means putting something in before you can take more out. This is exactly that. I is my basis the acorn and Ted 20 acorn.
First revenuer, running total, 7 acorns remaining after startup costs, net business now generating income. This is what entrepreneurs feel like. I understand everything now.
He needs to feel this fully before the lesson lands. If I rescue him now, he will never understand why the choice mattered.
Ella, I am going to ask you something. I have thought this. Could you lend me 2 acorns? I will pay you back by the end of the week. I give Abarn the lesson. That lesson is worth more than 2 acorns.
Pip, I have a business proposal. I will do your ground level deliveries so you can focus on aerial announcements. Pay me half an acorn per delivery. Add acorn proposal. 10 deliveries guaranteed daily. That is 2.5 acorns per day. Deal?
1 delivery, quarter acorn, 10 deliveries, 2.5 acorns. I traded time and work for this, and that feels completely different from the pebbles.
Day 4. Exactly as projected. The investment is producing a Beliscow aligned, full bear route through the water for days. The tortoise's information was accurate. I should remember that source. Keep going.
Bruno, you haven't spent 1 single acorn in 5 days. The challenge in 2 days. How's your plan? All of them. All of them. That's actually, I need to consult Felix about whether that's legal. Here is what every American bank, financial advisor, and study on wealth building agrees on. The single most powerful money P gets spent. Whatever leaves your hand first into savings gets kept.
5.5 acorns towards George, so 12.5 acorns back from the startings. 12 acorns in my hand right now while working. Very different.
1 value sees 20. The tortoise at 2 acorns is but 15 and 20 acorns clear profit.
This is what Professor Felix meant by growing money.
I have been informed by Pip that Bruno has not spent a single day. Say, is a problem?
When I designed this challenge, I anticipated students who don't actually need. Bruno may be teaching this class more than I am. I projected 70 acorns of revenue at 10 deliveries per day. The reality is that I have my can run a spraz and more MS day and no.
We begin with the explanations. Not the totals, the decisions.
I spent all 10 original acorns in the first 4 minutes of day 1. I bought pebbles ahead of me, stone better when it's just and naughty, throw core messages between money you spend and money you earn.
I began by writing 3 categories: need, save, and want. I placed 8 acorns immediately into my save pouch before I allowed myself to think about spending. I held 1 acorn in need reserve.
I spent 2 acorns on seeds from the Eastern Stream Tortoise Merchant on day 1. I researched the growth time clusters E12 per clusters, the tortoise's infinite acorns.
I do 7 to Miko. I already had food, I already had shelter, I already had understanding. Keep 3 Danicho torns. Keep 3 double tenting with them.
Here is what American financial researchers have found across 40 years of studying wealth and poverty. The difference between people who build financial security and people who don't do anything is barely horn gaps.
I want to share something I have never told this Clifondikier. When I take this BME poor habits, this was the beginning of a falling of the lore.
Ella, when I asked you for 2 acorns and you said no, I was annoyed for about an hour.
I know it is fault.
And then I did 12 and if after having the galway to do work.
That is exactly why I said no.
Here is your challenge from this week. Cast the Manius Week chat, because that answer teaches you everything about your own wants and needs. And write it in the comments because we want to know.
If you are a parent watching this, the single most powerful thing you can do this week takes less than 5 minutes. Give your child any small amount and ask them to divide it into American faced and practice.
Why do these berries look better?
These are Eastern Stream watercresses soil berries. The mineral content of the Eastern 2 acorn to berry, writing 100 acorns from 12 clusters planed.
I want to tell you something real. I spent all 10 acorns in 4 minutes. At first they didn't tell me see. Now someone has. Use it.
Thompson and Hugh, since I break breathtaking thinking what I say for it. He's having a vet go film. Play Sandy. Try against what actually results more than that. And doggy dog go!
Hey, thank you for spending this week with us. The challenge is real. Try it this week. Save something first. Anything. And come back next week because something happens in episode 7 that I am not allowed to describe yet. But if I can, I'll visit for you.